We understand that these changes are challenging. Fuck you! Fuck off!
All right, we're waiting another year. We're waiting another year, guys. So, it just came out. Rockstar has officially just announced the release date for GTA 6 and a delay to come with it. Now, obviously, if you guys are not aware, this game was supposed to happen. I mean, you must be living under a rock if you didn't know this. The game was supposed to release this fall, and they have now officially put it out. No, it's not April Fool's came later. They have pushed it back now to May 26, 2026. So, how do we feel, right? How do we feel about that? How do we feel about the delay of this game after such a long wait, after such a long time of waiting for it? Well, I'm going to say something that I feel like a lot of people are probably not expecting me to say, admittedly. I respect that they did this now. I do. I really do. Because here's the thing. If they would have waited until the, mid-summer, late summer, and then said, oh, by the way, no game this year, then I would have been pissed off. You know what I mean? At least they're doing it at a time where people are not prepared for it yet. That's the good thing. Not to mention, we did still get the specific release date, which I hope they stick to, because, okay, I will say, if they don't stick to this release date, then that will be a problem. But I think we all somewhat expected a release date that would be delayed for this game. I think we all, expected the game to be delayed by the time that we went into 2025 and there was no promotion coming out. I think we all knew what was going on. And to be honest, I think we all knew by the time that we entered January and we didn't hear anything. We went through February, nothing. March, nothing. April, nothing. Here we are in May now getting this delay. I think we all kind of knew what was happening. I think it was a pretty obvious thing. And I'm not exactly upset about it. I know some people will be. And I'll say this. I understand why you would be upset. They promised a year and now they're delaying it. But in my opinion, it could be worse. It definitely could be. Now we have a year to plan and get ready and prepare. And, to me, that's good, because one of the things I'm noticing this year in 2025 is that there is a lot of content coming out when it comes to TV shows, movies, games, etc. And a lot of titles are trying to avoid GTA 6, and they're too nervous about, telling people when their product is coming out, because GTA 6 could happen at any point in time in the fall. Well, now we know it's not. Now we know it's going to be in early summer next year. So that, to me, yes, it is unfortunate that they delayed the game, but they did give us the specific day, which is great. May 26th. We can all kind of, write that down on our calendars for next year and all get prepared, and we now know what day specifically it is. Not to mention, here's the thing. There's people that do want to release things in the fall. I have things I want to release in the fall. Can't delve into that yet, but I have things on the channel. I have shows that I make that I want to release, potentially in the fall. And, I wasn't sure whether or not I could do that. Now I know I can, because I'm not going to compete with GTA 6, and other companies and other things don't want to compete with GTA 6 either. So a lot of shows and movies, you notice, are not giving us release dates in the fall because they thought that GTA 6 would be in the fall. Well, now they know. And here's the thing. Now we have a year to plan. Now we know, okay, anybody that wants to release content away from GTA 6, stay away from May and I'd say probably June of 2026, because that's when people are really going to be playing it. Stay away from those months. Straight up. Just stay away from them. Don't even bother, you know what I mean? And now I know that as well too, because I make shows of my own, right? So I'm going to make sure that I'm not anywhere near that window next year, you know what I mean? So I'm telling y'all right now, anybody that watches my series World Gone Mad on the channel, do not expect me to release anything regarding that in May or June of next year. Don't expect it. Because now I know when it's happening, I'm staying away from it. So that's the little heads up for World Gone Mad viewers here as well too, the ones that watch my series here on the channel. No series of any kind of mine will be airing around that time. And now companies can now, know when to not release their games and titles. It's a great thing. It really is, because now we know. Because I know people were getting really pissed off that Rockstar was staying silent and they weren't telling us when the game was coming out. And then all these companies were nervous to release their product in the fall. And then it's like, oh, well, we can't do that. Now they can, right? Now they can, they can do their thing. and do what they do. And I think that's a smart thing. I really do. I think that's a really smart idea. And not to mention, I mean, I hate to say it, I hate to acknowledge it, but there's some things happening this fall that I'm glad that are not going to steal the spotlight away. There's some content coming out this fall that I have to admit I was worried about airing nearby GTA 6, you know? So, I am, you know, obviously nothing would compete with GTA 6, but there were some things coming out this year that I was like, oh man, you know, that's going to be a lot, you know, that's going to be crammed. But now we know, and I'm sure companies are going to keep this in mind now, May of next year, don't you dare release shit. You know? Like, if you have a show or something, release it in the first few months of the year or release it way later in the summer. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from that block, right? And now that we know May 26th specifically, really, really happy to hear it. Call me crazy. I'm happy. I am. I know some people are upset. Look, I'm upset that we got to wait a year too. I'm not going to deny it. But I'm more happy than upset because I'm happy that we now know when it is. We can prepare for it. There's probably at least going to be 2 more GTA Online updates, which is good. You know what I mean? I've been playing a lot of GTA Online with my buddies. It's been a lot of fun. So, you know, I'm sure we'll have at least a couple new updates to play, you know, and yeah, you know, I'm fine with it. I really am, you know. I know it's sad. I know it's not what we all wanted. I know, you know, we all wanted it to be this year. I do agree with that. But the second we came into, like, March, April, and there was, like, no advertising, I was starting to sense that this was going to happen. I will admit, though, I didn't fully say it. I remember I was like, nah, they're going to stick to their guns and release it. No, they didn't. They really didn't. People that said that the game was going to be delayed, yeah, y'all were right. I wasn't prepared for it. I won't lie. I really thought it was going to be this fall. But again, I respect them for doing what they're doing, and I'm respecting them for giving us a specific day so that companies know when to not release content next year. Because here's the thing. Who is going to compete with that time, right? Who is going to compete with GTA 6? Nobody. And now everybody has over a year to prepare for that and know that slot is ours, right? That's what Rockstar basically just told us. They're like, that slot is ours. I mean, if you want to release your product and fail, you can, you know, but that is our time, right? So stay the hell away, right? That's basically what they're saying. So I get it, man. I do. I really do. So another year, guys. We've done 12. Let's do one more. One more year of waiting for GTA 6. We can do it. I believe in us. I believe in us, truly. And it gives me time to set up for it because I want to do some gaming streams on it when it comes out. So gives me another year to get prepared. I wanted to do some gaming streams later this year too, though. I want to do like Uncharted and some other things like that. But I guess that's what we will be doing because, yeah, GTA 6 is another year away. So, man. All right, I don't know when my next GTA 6 video will be because obviously we're now in delay mode again. But when we start getting stuff for it, we'll go back to it and we'll revisit the topic. But for now, let's just, you know, let's enjoy the other content coming out. There's some great games coming out this year. And then next year we will blow this thing out of the water, right? So there you go. Thank you all for watching. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, guys, make sure to click subscribe. Not to miss any of the videos. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Views Official on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for GTA 6. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.